Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a date night on a budget. This could be a double date, or you could have a big portion, or you could cut the portions in half. So we are going to make, for $30 or less, a 4-person surf and turf, alrighty? The first thing you need is an Aldi. Aldi, A-L-D-I, is a really great grocery store. They have super amazing food. Most of it is really healthy, and it's all very, very cheap, which I appreciate. I've talked to some people in some groups that I'm a part of that live across the country, and they have Aldis, so I really hope you have a store like that or an Aldi's. Around here in Jacksonville, we have at least 3 that I know of. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, but they all carry a really great selection. Alright, so the first thing we have, they sell these amazing 2-pack filet mignons wrapped in bacon. Chuck fillets wrapped in bacon. So these are 2 for $4.96, so 2 for $5. So we got 2 packs of these. So that's our $10 right there. Then I have these open already, but they have packs of sea scallops. There's about 20 in here. So you get about 5 a piece if you do it for 4. So there are about 20 in here for $9.99. Then we also got some garlic roasted shrimp skewers with garlic pepper, and they are peeled, the vein and the tail on, and these were a little more or a little less than $5. I think these were like $6.99, I believe. Then gotta have vegetables, so we have $2.99 asparagus and $2 and something some California medley. This has chocolate, cauliflower. I have chocolate on my mind. Cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, and it's really good. So we're going to show you how to whip this all up. The other things you need, you can do it all in a pan on your stove if you'd like. If you have a grill, yes, fire up the grill. You'll also need a pan. My favorite, as always, it's a nice, heavy, solid cast iron. You'll also need butter, real butter. Don't you buy none of that margarine. No, I don't believe it's not butter. It has to be real butter. Salt, pepper, either real garlic or garlic powder, and EVOO or extra virgin olive oil. And we're ready to go. Alright, we are here with Tamantha, our grill master, aka my mother. And she's going to be on the outside grilling up our filet mignons and our shrimp while I'm on the inside cooking up the veggies and what else am I cooking?
Veggies and the scallops.
And scallops, that's the other thing. Alright, so Mom, what are you doing here?
So I'm going to take and put salt on my steaks.
Okay. Both sides or just one side?
I will put just this side, and then when I get outside and put them on the grill, I'll put them on the other side. Pepper. I love pepper, but I have to be light pepper with these other people because they're not no pepper eaters.
Okay.
Then we want to put some garlic powder on them also.
And only on one side, because we're going to put them on the other side.
And I only do one side because when I put them on my grill, I flip the side I already seasoned over, and then I'll put the season on the other side. So let's take it to the grill.
To the grill. Okay, are we cooking on gas or charcoal?
We're cooking on gas.
And what kind of temperature do we got going on?
We have probably, I can't see it. That's probably like 350 maybe.
Alright. And
it's hot.
It's hot. It's very hot.
So I want to spray my grill so my shrimp don't stick.
Okay.
So first we're going to put the filet mignon on. And then I'll season it on the other side once I get all of them on there. Sometimes they tell you to put a toothpick through the bacon so your bacon don't come off. Unfortunately, I have no toothpicks.
One's getting good.
So we'll go ahead and salt this up.
And what temperature are we going for?
Everybody really likes medium, so we're gonna go for a medium.
Because what is a well done steak?
Well, a gun steak doesn't taste very good. It's kind of nasty.
It's like a hockey puck.
It's like you eating rubber.
Light on the pepper.
Remember, not much pepper for these people around here.
And when are you going to throw the shrimp on?
So I'm going to go ahead and throw the shrimp on. But I'm gonna respray it just to make sure, you know, I have enough on there. So these good shrimp does not. So these good shrimp.
Yes.
Good,
Yum.
good. So we're gonna make sure, hopefully they will not stick to this thing.
And good grill marks.
Yes, we gotta have good grill marks on both the shrimp and the filet mignon.
So how do you get good grill marks?
You're gonna cook them slow and flip them over a couple of times and hope for the best. All right, guys, that's it. We'll come back and check them in.
All right, on to our veggies. Literally, I'm sorry, but we're gonna cook our California mix. It's in a steamer bag, so we're gonna cook it in the steamer bag with the directions. So you're gonna put it in the microwave for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we'll doctor it up afterwards, and it'll taste amazing. Now for the asparagus, we have some water boiling, and it's just plain water, and we're gonna toss in our asparagus, and we're gonna cook it for 5 minutes. Don't cook it for more than 5 minutes. If you overcook asparagus, it gets a weird bitter taste to it, so you don't want to do it. So this is my favorite way to cook asparagus because it's fast and it's easy and it's super healthy. So we're going to stick that in there for 5 minutes. Set your timer on. And we're going to stick the cauliflower California medley in the microwave so it can steam for 5 minutes. So those will be done at the same time. Then we'll go to our scallops. They only take 3 minutes to cook, and by the time I do all that, the stuff on the grill should be done. All right, it's been about, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah. Oh, look at the grill marks on them things.
Look at
that. That is awesome.
And
oh,
ooh.
yes.
This is like Red Lobster right here, baby. Red Lobster. Now, how much longer are we going to cook the steaks so they're not overcooked?
I'm thinking 5 more minutes. Then we'll slice them up and make sure, you know, they're not bleeding because I'm not a steak with blood. I'll move some of these over here because the back don't seem like it's getting us hot.
All right, guys, I just 5 minutes, took our asparagus off the boil, drained the water. Literally gonna sprinkle some salt on top. You could add some brown butter too if you want, but I just love to sprinkle some salt. Give it a nice toss, and it is really amazing. We're gonna slide that to the back burner. We also pulled out our California medley, and into that we're gonna add a 1/4 stick of butter, and it's nice and hot so it'll melt the butter up, and some salt and pepper, a little bit of pepper. As Mother said, I'm not a big pepper person. My pepper thing is stuck apparently. A little bit of pepper, and a nice sprinkle of salt. And you can even go a step further and add a little bit of garlic because I like to put garlic on everything. Give it a nice stir, and your veggies are ready. All right, it is time for the scallops. The grill, the stuff's about to come off the grill, so we're cooking the scallops. In this pan, we have 3/4 of a stick of butter, real butter, and you have to be sure it's real butter because you want it to become brown butter. Margarine, I can't believe it's not butter. Those kinds of things, spread will not become brown butter. So in here is 3/4 of a stick of butter. We took the other 1/4 and put it in our veggies, and then probably 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and just coat the pan. We're just gonna wait for it to melt, and we want the pan to be super sizzling hot. All right, so we're gonna let that happen, then we're gonna toss in our scallops. While the pan is getting hot, now is the time to season your scallops. You do not want to season your scallops and let them sit out for a long time because the seasonings will cause the scallops to leak all of their water. Gordon Ramsay frowns on that highly. So we are just going to throw some salt, pepper, and garlic powder on them. Just a nice little... Now, I'm going to put an asterisk next to the garlic because... if you had some whole garlic, you would put that in the pan to saute with the brown butter. So we're just going to have it nice and amazing, and we're waiting for our pan to get warm. We're going to drop them in, and they are going to be da bomb. So our butter's browned. The stuff on top is the milk solids, because when you make a brown butter, it separates the milk solids from the actual butter. The butter part's the part that gets brown. The milk solids float to the top. If you were making a brown buttered sauce, you would take all this out. So our pan's nice and hot. We're going to drop in our scallops. That sound is amazing. Now, as I put it in, I had the burner on high this whole time. I turned it down to about medium. And you cook them for 1.5 minutes. Then you flip them. And notice I'm putting seasoned side down so that I can season the other side. And you're going to cook them for 1.5 minutes. And then flip them over, cook them for another 1.5 minutes, and we'll be ready to go. And here you have it. We have our skewered shrimp, some scallops in brown butter sauce, and I put some brown butter on top of the shrimp as well. Our perfectly cooked medium filet mignon with bacon wrapped around it, our California medley, and our asparagus. Dive in for 4 people for less than $30.